everyone, Allegra Miller here to share with you the Astro-Alchemy for today, March 19th, 2021. I will be speaking about the astrology and the essential oils that will be helpful in making the most of these energies. In the essential oil category, I've divided the oils I'll be speaking about in two categories. The top three basic oils, for those of you that may be just getting started, you're likely to have at least one of the following. Our doterra adaptive, frankincense, and lavender for today. And in the specialty category, for those of you that are more seasoned oilers and have more in your arsenal of support to work with, the top three oils I've chosen are vetiver, cypress, and sandalwood. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I do want to point out a couple things. One, I am only talking about the brand doterra because there's a huge difference in terms of the chemistry and the caliber. So do keep that in mind for the therapeutic benefits that I'll be referencing, and way more than that, there's a big difference with doterra. If you don't yet have doterra, please reach out. I'd love to support you in getting started. I have been using, teaching about, and selling doterra for over 7 years, and I'm very passionate about these products from the ground up, everything that they stand for and the impact that they have on our lives. Also keep in mind that not only do I sell doterra, I offer naturopathic consultations, bodywork, and life coaching sessions. So in the meantime, thanks for being here, and let's talk about the transits. There's three main transits I'm going to mention today. Early this morning at 5:27, the Gemini Moon squared Mercury in Pisces. Mercury in Pisces is historically not the best combination, but everything is based on perspective. And I like the idea of Mercury, the planet that rules communication, being under the influence of Pisces, which is so strongly feeling oriented. It makes much of our feelings coming, our communication coming from the realm of feelings and the unspoken and gut level senses. With a Gemini moon, though squaring it, Gemini is very head oriented. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So the net result here could be a potential for moodiness and argumentativeness and head tripping. Best time to go inward, not have any hot and heavy conversations. That would be my 2 cents, and oil up. At 2:27 or 2:25 p.m., the Gemini moon is conjunct Mars in Gemini. And this is going to really help with motivation, drive, initiative. Gemini is quick. Just to kind of, I don't think I talked that much about the Gemini moon yesterday, but so I was kind of in a hurry. But Gemini is a mutable air sign, I said, ruled by Mercury, which was traditionally the messenger of the gods. Under the influence of Gemini moon, we'll notice ourselves being more talkative, opinionated, mentally dominated, mentally stimulated, quick, change-loving, adaptable, clever, good with words and communication, potentially two-sided, but I'd like to refer to that as multifaceted, as I did yesterday, because it reflects the multi-dimensional nature of a Gemini that can easily shape-shift itself per the situation. So I want to see that aspect in the most positive light. It's a very inquisitive energy and travel-loving, definitely change-oriented. The mundane routine is not the favorite of Gemini energy. So anyway, with this Gemini moon conjunct Mars in Gemini, this is a very good time to go inward, to do things like clean your space, self-care. It's a good time, like I said, for motivation, drive, and initiative, but yet we can be very impulsive with our words, and so don't have any, this isn't a good time. There are better times to have deeper, intense, emotional conversations, because you could have the potential to be kind of combative in this energy. So this is going to continue the same theme here, which is to go inward, do some self-care, clean your space, things that don't involve getting into intense conversation. At 4:46 p.m., the Gemini Moon trines Saturn in Aquarius. This is going to bring in stronger intuition, vivid, we might notice ourselves with kind of tutorial-ish dreams that have, so write down your dreams. We can have more of a drive to confront relationship issues. So anyway, all of that, that's the gist of the astrology. I'm going to kind of keep things as short as possible. I did select frankincense today, again, because frankincense is such a healer of discordant energies. It's helpful in stimulating the mind, but also clearing the mind from our shadow aspects. Frankincense internally in your skincare. I love using it in my skincare in general. I love taking it internally for a nice pineal pituitary reboot. And I showed you that yesterday, but I'll show it again. Put some on your thumb, put the thumb to the roof of the mouth, rub that in to increase blood flow and help with the uptake to the brain. Frankincense passes a blood-brain barrier very quickly. I would do it longer. I'm not going to for the sake of this video, but yeah, frankincense is very helpful at exercising negativity and exercising any shadow aspects that may be arising in yourself in these energies. It's helpful at just clearing those and getting you on track with your divine aligned self. Lavender I chose because it's very helpful for creating crisp, clean, clear communication and helping us speak from our divinity as opposed to our shadow, egoic, conditioned aspects. There's so much that is conditioned with our communication, and lavender helps you take the higher road with that, to speak from your heart and speak from your God, Goddess self. Adaptive I chose because adaptive has both lavender and spearmint, which are very, very helpful for communication, and this will help soothe any impulsive, volatile energies under that, with some of that Mars energy. But adaptive is just good for calming, de-stressing, helping to have harmonious conversations and situations, help you be more skilled with your words. Adaptive, topically, a good place is right between the thumb and the first finger on that little web there, back of the neck, spinal cord. Lavender is one that you can take internally, if I didn't say that. And then lavender rubbed on the throat. Those are very powerful for communication. Do make sense that do make sure that if you are taking oils internally, that it is the brand doTERRA and you're putting it in glass, not plastic. That's super important. All right, I picked cypress today. Cypress is topical, aromatic only. Cypress is very good for mental or emotional stuckness. Under the influence of a Gemini moon, we can find ourselves being very opinionated and not willing to budge on our perceptions. And cypress will help us flow more, see things from a more holistic aspect. It will help us flow with the nature of life, to be less rigid, less stuck, both mentally or emotionally. So cypress is very good. It's just good for fluidity is the word I'm looking for. Flowing with life. This is great for the back of the neck, down the spinal cords, bottom of the feet. The earlobes is a good spot. I chose vetiver today because vetiver is very helpful in helping us to be grounded to the nth degree. It's helpful particularly in developing a witnessing presence and a transparency to our experience. It really pulls our energy to root in the body and is really good. I mean, we've got a lot of Pisces in the skies right now, and Pisces is very dreamy and cannot be very, it can be kind of an escape artist on the level of not wanting to be present. The Pisces energy is so spiritually attuned, but not so much necessarily grounded in the body. I mean, a lot of Pisces are, because they're dedicated to that. But I mean, in general, what am I saying? In general, vetiver helps pull us into our body to really be rooted, to be grounded, and still be deep and mystical, but have that be grounded. And let's see, this is very good for sleep too, but I like it any time of the day. It's just when I'm feeling drawn to vetiver is when I'm feeling kind of just more empathic and yin and not as rooted to this plane of being, and vetiver helps me combine those two, bridge the world, so to speak, my foot in the unseen and my foot in the seen. All right, so that's that. Vetiver. Sandalwood is, I chose this one because it's really good for impulsiveness, and there was some aspects today that could lead to impulsiveness, and I was just personally drawn to sandalwood today. For a long time earlier today, I just breathed in the bottle, which, I mean, sandalwood is a more valuable oil, so it's amazing the benefit you can just get from just breathing that in. Sandalwood is really good for brow chakra expansion. It's very helpful at calming the mind and helping with a sense of spiritual trust. It helps foster a sense of spiritual humility and getting to that place of not knowing. So both cypress and sandalwood are very good at trusting divine flow. Sandalwood you can take internally. Vetiver you can take internally. So taking the oils internally is just the next level aspect to the oil. So do keep that in mind for those of you that may use those oils regularly, but you're not using them internally. It's a deeper dimension. So, all right, that's all I'm going to share about today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wow, this video is longer than I planned on, but have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.